We spend pretty much our whole lives searching for happiness. But what if the way we're all searching is just completely wrong? In this explainer, we're going to dig into a really cool idea called the algorithm of joy. It's a new way of thinking that could totally change how you see fulfillment. So let's get right into it. This question right here is really at the heart of everything we're about to discuss. Just think about it for a second. We are constantly measuring our lives, right? Our careers, our goals, our relationships. But what if the yardsticks we're using are, fundamentally broken? What if they're actually pointing us in the exact opposite direction of real, genuine happiness? Okay, so let's talk about the happiness chase. We've all been there. You get that big promotion, you buy the new car, you finally hit a goal you've been working on, and you feel amazing for a little while. It's this cycle where we're always pursuing these external things, expecting them to deliver some kind of lasting satisfaction, only to find out that the feeling is, well, super temporary. And this right here is the core difference. On one side, you have these fleeting highs. Think of it like a sugar rush you get from a compliment or buying something new. It feels good, but it's temporary, it's external. But on the other side, you've got enduring joy. Now, this is something much deeper. It's internal, it's sustainable, and it comes from a real sense of personal fulfillment, not just from ticking another box on some imaginary to-do list. And that's the trap we all fall into. We get so caught up in chasing those fleeting highs that we actually start to believe that is real happiness. It's like we're running on a treadmill, confusing the rush of the run with the feeling of actually getting somewhere meaningful in our lives. So, how in the world did we get stuck on this treadmill? Well, it all starts with the metrics, the yardsticks that we all use to measure our own success, a lot of the time without even thinking about it. We call these conventional metrics. The easiest way to think about them is like the default settings for a successful life. The right job, the nice house, the perfect family photo on social media. They're all around us, and they quietly shape our ambitions before we even have a chance to question if that's what we really want. And in the real world, these metrics are just everywhere. It's that pressure to have a certain job title. It's the constant chase for likes and validation online. It's the belief that a bigger house or a fancier car equals a better life. And it's that constant nagging feeling that you need to be hitting certain milestones by a certain age because that's what's expected. And here's the real problem with that. When we focus only on these external metrics, we are looking in the completely wrong place. They basically act like a smokescreen, hiding the path to a much deeper, more sustainable kind of well-being, the kind that you can't measure with a bank account or a job title. But what if there was a different way to look at all this? A new framework for understanding what actually brings us fulfillment? Well, this brings us to the core idea we're exploring today, the algorithm of joy. This quote just nails it. The algorithm of joy isn't about throwing your big goals out the window, not at all. But it is about finally paying attention to all the things we usually overlook, like that quiet satisfaction of solving a small problem, or the genuine connection you feel in a 5-minute conversation. It's about finding the joy that exists in between all the loud, shiny achievements. So even though it has this techie-sounding name, this is not some complex formula you have to solve. It's much more like a new operating system for your mind. It's a total shift in focus, away from all the external noise and toward the internal signals that are trying to tell you what truly matters to you. And the best part about all of this, it's surprisingly simple. So how do we actually apply this thing? What does it look like in real life? It really boils down to these 3 steps. First, you deconstruct. You have to actively question the metrics you've been chasing. Ask yourself, is this my definition of success or is it someone else's? Second, you identify. Start paying close attention to the small, overlooked things. Maybe it's that first cup of coffee in the morning, a really meaningful chat, or mastering a small skill. These are the real building blocks. And finally, you cultivate. You have to intentionally make more room for these things. This isn't a passive thing. It's about actively building a life that is rich in what truly fulfills you. And this right here is the ultimate takeaway. The entire algorithm of joy is about this one profound shift in your mindset. Stop chasing achievements and start cultivating fulfillment. One is a race that literally has no finish line. The other is more like tending a garment that nourishes you day in and day out. So I'll leave you with this question to think about. After everything we've just unpacked, what is one small, subtle, overlooked component of joy in your life that you could consciously decide to focus on, starting right now? The answer to that question might just be the first step in running a whole new algorithm.